I'm going to do a quick video on how to remove the stock from a Huben K1. Tools that you're going to need: a small punch, or you could also use a small Allen key, a plastic mallet, needle nose pliers to remove the power wheel housing assembly, a 2.5 millimeter Allen key, and this is just the L style 2.5 millimeter Allen key. So the first step is you're going to take your punch, and this pin actually runs through a rubber bushing or a grommet, and you just have to drive this pin out. So you're just going to put your punch on that and tap that. Sorry, the camera's going to shake because it's on the same table. And get your pin and wiggle it out, and then get to where your power wheel is. Take your 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and unscrew that little flathead screw. Take that out. Take off your power wheel. Then, depending on which year model, this is the 2021 version. It's got, almost looks like a Chinese coin. Get that out. And then what you're going to see is your little housing with your bearing and your stem. And you see these two holes, that's where you're going to put the points of your needle nose pliers. So take my needle nose pliers, I'll insert it into those two holes, and I'll just start turning it. And it's got a little rubber washer that keeps it from vibrating. That's right underneath it against the plastic synthetic stock. Take that out, and it'll come out with the stem inside. And it's important when you reassemble, you take this stem out and you install that first, because it's hard to align that octagon type shape onto the set screw that's on the inside on the power adjustment stem without being able to see it. So what you want to do is separate these two pieces by pushing this piece out, and you can see I can push it down with my thumb to where it's flush, and then just use your Allen key or your punch to get it the rest of the way out. So I'm going to go ahead and push that and see it. There it goes out the bottom. When you reassemble, do this piece separate, and then put this piece on and thread it in, and make sure you don't lose this little rubber washer right here. Okay? So once you've got that, then your stock will just shimmy off of your action, and then you've got the naked action here. And this is the actual set screw that you want to set that on, that adjusts your power. So the stem goes on first, like that, and then you'll put this on through the stock separate and screw that on. If you don't, you run the risk of breaking this. If you try to force that on there and then thread it on and push it on when it's not quite lined up on these edges, it will break this because it's thin on the edge, see? And that's how you take the stock off the Huben K1.